You're right, guys, Gary back again. Picked up a couple of quite cool little bargains yesterday in Tesco's. As you may have noticed, I do have a bit of an addiction to the Construct Box range from Hasbro. So when I saw these for £2.50 each, I thought I've got to get them. Mainly because they're the Dinobots range and I think they're pretty cool. Picked up Dinobot Slug, who I will complain about in a minute. Dinobot Strafe, who should have been Swoop. And I've got another Grimlock, which will be interesting because I want to compare him to the one I did in the last video. But for this video, I'm going to go on simultaneously one of my favourite Dinobots and the one I have the main issue with right now. And that's Dinobot Slug. My only issue with Slug is that when I was young, way back when, in the 80s, when Transformers first kicked off, his name was Slag. And his name stayed Slag up until I think it was Fall of Cybertron was released on the last generation consoles. And at which point someone realised that slag in the UK might be a bit of an offensive word, so they changed it to slug. No. He will always be slag to me. So, as usual, I'm getting pretty quick with the builds for these, so I'm going to set up to build, and then we will resume. Okay, back in a sec. Actually, no, I'm going to leave that. Okay, so it's a slightly smaller box. I realise you can just see my mouth here, but that's fine. We're going to be focusing on the build. Yeah, it's a slightly smaller box than the last one, which means all the parts are nicely shoved into a plastic bag, which I've just ripped open. So, I'm intrigued. I did like Age of Extinction. You know, I might be one of the few people, but yeah, let's do this. Let's see what he looks like built. Cue fast forward. Okay, so what I don't understand for this range is the bright colours. Because in in Age of Extinction, he's not really bright red. I know this is aimed at younger kids, but it's only like idiots like me that find these strangely appealing. But yeah, it's just I just don't understand why it's red and purple. But as I say, as a robot, I quite like it. Nice little ball joints. Not really understanding the whatever that's supposed to be. I know that I'll transform him in a minute. Well, a minute for me anyway. Yeah. So in robot mode, so as I say, I think these sets were like £6 normal price. Let's compare them to the size of. Let's say £2.50. I think he was about £9. Or nine English pounds. But yeah, let's compare. Grimlock will come back out later when I build the other version. Right. Let's get the transformation done. So that's... unless I'm doing something massively wrong. Oh, I'm going to put the tail on back to front. There we go. Right. So, there we go. Slug in robot mode. Or, no, that's wrong. That's Slug. Get in the camera shot here. That is Slug in dinosaur mode. I think it's barring the weird colour scheme, which, if you look underneath and you can see his face, the robot, he kind of looks like a demented Spider-Man. But for like I say, for £2.50, I quite like that. Totally unsure about the rotating ring of fire around his neck. Yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, so it'll go quite nicely with the rest of the collection. Tempted to leave him in dinosaur mode, but and then if I can find the micro version of Drift, actually, we'll use Prime because Prime is the leader and he can sit on as many dinosaurs as he wants. Let's do that one. There we go. Prime cares not. But yeah, that's that is the Construct Bots. Dinobot Slug. Although he will forever be Slag in my eyes. Next video, I think I'm going to be looking at Strafe. So, yeah, if you like it, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't. If you don't like it, eh. Anyway, till the next video, guys. Catch you later.